you, Moses. Okay, we've been building bars. There's been a lot going on. There's always a lot going on at the Week Cellar. What are we doing today, boys and girls?
Citrus gin.
Yippee! As a yellow person, I'm very, very happy. This is nice.
Nice.
So, why are we doing citrus gin?
Because in lockdown we were doing lots of corporate private tastings, and we did a citrus gin tasting, and it was great.
We did.
It was very similar to our previous citrus gin that we did almost a year ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we realised that we have
There's
so
a lot
much
more citrus.
gin that we can do a couple of these probably.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah.
Also inspired by the fact that we got some new gins in.
Well, yeah, I think mostly inspired by the fact that we got new gins in that we haven't tried. Oh, we're starting with the Ambra.
Oh, really?
Isn't we finished? Aren't we finishing on
shit. Whoops.
that? Luke's just getting really prepared and ready.
Sorry, I've completely gone.
I'm
off
pretty
track
sure
here.
we're going
The other way around.
Other
Oh,
way.
no.
This is why I'm confused.
We're going to start with the Yuzu set.
Why don't we start with the
Settlers
one that
Yuzu.
was in the middle?
Yeah. We have Liz. Hello, Liz.
Sorry.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Let's talk about yuzu for a minute, shall we? Yuzu is a Japanese citrus, and it is now grown in Australia.
There's not many people that grow it, are there? Or do they grow their own?
There's not many.
Settlers grow their own,
Indeed.
and I've done a couple of these tastings, and all of that stuff is just...
Oh yeah, you have had the Yuzu before.
Yeah, we've had the yuzu. We did the yuzu quite a lot last year.
Mm.
We used the Yuzu.
We didn't Yuzu at all. Used it at all. No.
No. So, yuzu is more lemon-like than anything else.
Yeah. If you actually look at it, all citrus comes back from a very complex form of citrus called citron, which is the big, gnarly-looking thing.
Yep.
And this yuzu is a bit closer to citron than lemons. Lemons are very heavily altered.
Yuzus are quite knobbly looking.
And they are kind of knobbly looking. But yeah, they're kind of very close to lemon, bit grapefruit, a bit mandarin.
Bit more
quite
bit more
pithy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
A bit more sour, a bit brighter.
Bitter? No.
I thought they were a bit more mandarin-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Right,
Lemon,
so this is
mandarin,
made by
grapefruit.
our friends, settlers who are from South Australia.
Ross, it needs to be that way a little bit.
And my understanding is that they grew their own yuzu.
Yep, absolutely.
They have one of the largest plantations of yuzu.
They do now, yeah.
I think they were the first commercial crop
Yeah.
of yuzu in Australia. And so it's really interesting. So they decided that they would grow it themselves and then start playing around with it, because not a lot of people had done a lot with yuzu from liqueur or liquor point of view. Spirits point of view.
Yeah. Anyway,
So,
so what's really genius about this is it's taking something that's quite new, and it's almost,
wow.
it's kind of extrapolating a London dry style, but just with more citrus. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
reminds me.
Yep.
Liza says, Liz likes them even though they're a yellow fruit. Hee hee.
Alright,
We're not going competitive.
What do we think about the smell?
Well, you definitely get that really punchy
It's a pithiness
pithy.
to it.
citrus flavour, but it is that pithiness that you get from. It's like, well, I guess we'll talk about the limoncello kind of arrangement, the cello part of when we get to the citrus when we get to the orange one. But there are now quite a few gins being made in the limoncello kind of style, where limoncello is made with the skins, not just with the juice.
Yeah.
And this smells to me like
Peel.
it's got peel in it, not just...
With nice oil.
Yeah. And you can smell that white pithiness, I think.
But you get some of them like the 4 pillars where they put the whole fruit in.
Yeah.
They bash them and chuck them.
Bash them and chuck them around.
Anyway, I'm not talking about that. So I actually think there's almost a herbaceous note to it,
Got a bit of greenness going on.
but
Time.
Now that time, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
time.
time.
I get a little bit of not coriander.
I nearly get a salt bushy kind of smell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I get.
Alright, I'm gonna
But
dive in.
what's interesting is that they talk about this having a mandarin kind of smell, and I don't. I get a bit of that, but
I get a bit of it. Yeah.
not that
I get
much.
it more on the palate.
Do you?
Yeah.
Diving in. Oh, well, Lisa said time. Yeah.
Oh, now it tastes like mandarin. Whoa, that'll wake you up in the morning.
For sure. I'm gonna put some ice in that. That's pretty.
Punchy.
You're going a bit of ice.
Yeah.
Because the ABV on this one, I think, is a 43. Yeah, 43% this one.
Okay.
Settlers also has a bit of Australian botanical eucalypt sort of note to it, so it can.
That's what I was getting.
That
yeah.
eucalypt can bring
Oh, maybe that's what I'm doing.
a bit of burn.
It's definitely. Oh wow! Now that makes it smell really mandarin-y now.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
It's got an orange blossom note to it, like quite strong actually.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
crack a tonic on that.
What one?
Which one are we having?
Indian.
Indian tonic?
And why Indian?
Indian tonic is made to go with London dry styles traditionally, and I think that's
is
kind of
dry?
where I want to go with this.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Right.
All right. I might have a dash, and I think I'm going to put a bit of. I think I'm going to put a bit of lemon in this one.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't think it's up to orange.
Luke suggested mint. We've got a little bit of mint here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Going with mint?
Hell yeah.
Oh, crikey, Moses! Warning. Is everybody awake now? The size of this mint leaf. I think I'm going to have.
Oh, yummy. With tonic.
I'm not going to make that loud slappy noise. I'm just going to twist it up.
Oh, it's really fresh with mint. Oh, that's yummy. Bit of lemon as well.
Oh yes, that's delicious. That's really good. Yeah, this is.
Oh, lemon and mint.
Yeah, this
that's...
is a nice long hot summer day drink.
It's interesting because I said.
Quite a warm day today, so it's quite good to be drinking this. Kind
I
of thing.
said like a London dry, but I also think that could be like a big
I can't smell anything but mint now.
Mediterranean style gin and tonic, like in a big
Oh yeah.
in a
with
pitcher
lots of
or
ice.
like a big bowl.
Oh, Liz has used kumquat halved.
Oh, that's what I forgot to bring. Kumquat halves.
Oops. Right.
Which I've frozen.
Ashley says, hi, Vivian is dressed in citrus. Oh.
I am. This is
As
my
always,
job.
And yeah, definitely, Liz, I agree. Perfect for the weather
That-
outside.
Yeah.
is yummy.
Yeah.
I've not had it. I've had this before. I've not had it with mint.
Mm,
I could drink that.
that's a bit of a find.
I swear mint is
Mind you, I think when we
almost
did the
forget
tastings last year, we were doing it in winter,
Yeah, we were.
I think.
Yeah.
so it probably didn't lend itself quite as much to mint. That's delicious though.
Danger, danger, high voltage.
Where do we want to be drinking that? Apart from a hot summer's day, but where on a hot summer's day?
I think this is outside. I think it's outside by the pool, in the last bit of sun.
This is the drink when I finish work in summer and I rush to get on the first train home so that I can sit and have a drink on my back doorstep as the sun's
Yeah.
Still up?
Yep.
that's the drink.
Nice.
And it's
Yes. That is
big, it's cold, it's not too strong, it's lots
That
of
is the
flavour.
first drink
End
of
of
the
the
day.
week kind of thing.
First drink
Yeah,
of the day.
like Thursday, Friday afternoon on the back doorstep with the sun coming down. That's
And
that.
on a lazy weekend, you could just do that as
You could do it
late
pretty
morning.
weak too with soda too, if you wanted.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be inclined if you were going to make it long. I would be inclined to do half Indian and half soda.
Soda.
I think,
Yeah,
because I think otherwise you'd have lots and lots of Indian.
or too much flavour anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
Anyway,
love it.
moving on.
Let's move on before. Oh, whoops! I have drunk it all.
Did Ross want?
Don't know.
No.
Ross,
Um,
are you doing gin?
Beautiful. So shall we move on
Oh.
to Shell the Pearl?
Now
this is brand new.
this has become an absolute favourite of mine.
Mm.
I saw it when it was released. I saw it online and I just went, oh my god, I've got to have that. Because we're huge fans of Cumquat.
Yes,
Um,
we are. We have a big kumquat tree
Yeah.
at home, which is where all the fruit still is.
Well, the guy actually from Brookie's,
Popped
Melbourne
in.
rep, popped in this afternoon, said, oh, you're doing the tasting, and told us a little bit about it.
Okay.
He's telling us the distiller chose to do kumquat because when they were younger, their mother used to get them to go and pick kumquats in, I believe, the back garden to go and put in a clear liquid. Just sort of, they didn't know what the clear liquid was, but it was
Oh.
Mum's little clear liquid with kumquats. So yeah, grew up sort of drinking kumquat bathtub gin, and so it's a bit of a tribute to
Oh.
their mother.
hence why it's called
Oh,
Shell the Pearl.
Yeah.
Oh,
who
how
was
gorgeous.
a early female pilot. Very interesting woman.
Yeah.
I was actually
Nice.
really interested to see.
I wouldn't mind having a
And
gin named after me.
'cause
That'd be
they-
kind of cool.
Do they
I
chuck
love
it-
that label too.
Did they say they chuck it straight in the still?
I
Wow.
thought so, but
yeah,
we might
I'm
be
pretty
wrong.
sure.
I was really
This has got
interested.
skin in it for sure.
I was
Yeah.
really interested by this because my
Or
traditional
do they steep it? I
memory
can't remember.
of kumquat is always like super bitter, like really
Yes.
bitter.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was just the kumquats that we had growing up, but this style of gin was not what I was expecting, and I was so pleasantly surprised.
It's got a real soft oiliness to it as a smell, but you can smell that skin.
Yeah.
Ash has joined. Sorry, we just set up. What was the first one we are on? So we started with the Settlers Yuzu, and we are now on the Brookie's Shell the Pearl Kumquat.
Yep.
And Lizzie said, very kumquatty.
You've got a good kumquatty question for Liz, because all the different spellings.
Oh, yeah, I found different spellings everywhere. When I Googled Shell the Pearl Kumquat, on the Google page, it showed up with K. With kumquat,
Yeah.
but then you go on the actual Brookie's page, it was with a C.
Yeah.
So there's so many different
And on the label it starts with a
contradictions.
C,
Yeah.
and I was looking at it too, and everyone spells it. I couldn't find any distinct line in the sand as to who was using C's and K's. It was just
But
all over the place.
The most confusing thing that I thought was, like, you know, the little section that it has, like, this is what this thing says, and it was on the Brookie's one that said with a K, and then you click on it, and then it was a C. Don't know. Confusing.
Anyway.
Okay. Bit of proofreading required.
But yeah, there's an oily smell.
I'll make a call
Oh.
then. It should be spelt with a C.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so.
Or you could do it with a Q. Quam.
But it's got a nice oiliness too. It's got a really nice oiliness to it, hasn't it?
They've clearly not over filtered this though.
No.
There's like
Well, it's slightly cloudy.
there's
In fact,
there's
it's
not
got
just
a bit of texture in it.
There's not just it's not just cloudy. It's
It's got
it's
bits in
definitely
it.
got a bit of sediment to it, which I honestly think is a good thing.
Means you know it hasn't been.
Means they're not overdoing it.
And I also feel like in your head that you kind of go, yeah, this is going to be full of flavour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot more than kumquat, to be honest.
I'm getting almost like an earthy kind
Yeah.
of-
Do you?
I don't know if it's earthy or like minerally.
I get almost like a basil-y sort of smell.
Yeah.
Basil.
Do you know what I mean? It's like herby, but
Oh, okay.
it's oily herby, not dry herby.
Oily herby.
No, I mean there's.
I'm getting very technical.
Or
I guess I'd say this might actually go really well with like something like rosemary.
Yeah.
I'd get around that.
Anyway, I'm going to.
Lisa
Oh.
said, I believe in Australia it's with a C.
Yeah. Wow.
This is definitely a
You
sipping.
could baste a duck with that.
This is. Why would you just drink it?
Well, I would drink it after I'd baste. I mean, I would baste the duck and then drink this with.
Every time I try it, it's different.
I
like
agree.
I tried it a little while
Yeah.
ago and I was like, oh, this is like super, like a little bit too sweet. But this one's like almost tart.
It's interesting. I think some people talk about sweet gins as though they're really off-putting, but I think this is clearly meant to be a sipping gin.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I don't think it's meant to be mixed with anything particular. It's got an amazing texture to it. You can taste all that oiliness out of the skin.
I get heaps of basil on the palate. Now you've said basil, I'm just like, yep, that's what it is.
Okay. That's really yummy. I don't think I want to put anything with it.
I'm going to put a dash of soda, and that's about it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What about a garnish?
I think I'll decide after the soda.
That's fair.
I just want to lengthen it out and see where I go.
Yeah, I might do the same. Gonna have a bit
Lisa
of
said,
ice
what a
cream.
happy duck.
Indeed,
A
it would
lucky
be happy
duck.
duck. Well, we did duck at New Year when
Sorry.
Liz actually made some very bitter kumquat marmalade, and we mixed it with spicy, with sweet chili sauce, and had it with duck, and it was, if I have to say so myself,
Anyway.
Pretty good.
flash. Did you want some soda?
I'm going to do a quick sip first.
That's really good with soda. I'm not a huge fan of soda water in general,
Oh no, that's nice.
but soda really
That
brings
actually, yeah, that
lifts
sort
it.
of lifts the flavour a bit, I think. That's definitely not a tonic. It's a soda.
Soda. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's yummy.
I'm going to pop a little bit of orange in.
See, my problem
Bit
with
of
soda
orange.
is
Can I snake some soda?
I
Yeah,
don't think
right.
it brings a lot to the table, and it's not always needed. But something so rich and oily like that, bit of lift.
Oh, I like it with the orange in it. That's nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go orange as well.
Oh, oh, oh.
That's
Actually,
an
I'm gonna
entirely
go orange
different thing.
and lemon.
That's
I'm
an
gonna-
entirely different thing.
Orange and lemon. Tell me what you think. How do you feel?
Is it not over garnishing?
Feels sensational, thanks.
No, it's good.
Nice.
I think
Yeah.
it's probably just orange or just lemon would be good. I just want the acidity of the lemon. I mean,
I think
Cumquat-
there's quite enough acidity going on already. I'm okay with it. Just with the orange.
Maybe I'll just go orange.
I reckon.
Oh, yum.
That's really delicious.
Yum.
I don't know,
Mm.
I'm going to have trouble choosing a favourite today, I think.
That's yummy.
Oh, where do you want to drink that?
Oh, wow, anywhere, really. That could almost be... That's not quite as long a drink, I don't think.
No, I think
No,
it
it's a
just
bit
needs
more
a
of a
dash
sipper.
of soda. It's not like a big,
It's a
tall
bit more
soda.
of a sipper. So I think this is sort of after dinner, maybe. It's
I-
not when I would normally drink gin, but I think that's when I'm going to drink
I
gin.
think on the, like, when you have a glass of wine with lunch and then you go have a nap and you wake back up, this is the
I
drink.
don't know what you're talking about. That's never happened to me, but yes, I can
This
imagine.
is the drink. You're like
Just re-emerging.
5:30 summer Sunday afternoon. You're working out what you want to have for dinner, or if you just want to give up and go out.
Alright, fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
After like a long lunch, like, do
But
I
it's
eat
defi-
leftovers or
it's-
do I just go out? for
It's
dinner?
definitely a sipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, for me, I would want to have decided to stay at home and I'd be sitting having a sipping this.
I want to drink this sitting, lying in a hammock
Okay.
after a long lunch.
I'd almost sip on that on like a coolish autumn afternoon.
Yeah, it's almost an autumn drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe that
I'm
bit more.
thinking
Not
an
with soda or
afternoon
anything,
drink,
but
yes, I'm-
afternoon, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not a morning gin.
No.
No.
Liz has said with Cumquat halves again is going well. We'll do the frozen Cumquat halves. That's just
Yeah.
yeah, okay, nice.
Yum yum.
I reckon it might go particularly well with roast duck.
That's what I'm saying.
Asher says we went with some strange limey thing we found at the St Kilda Botanical Gardens. I think it's a key lime.
Interesting.
Good.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it tasty? I love that you found it
Okay.
at the Botanical
Who
Gardens.
knows
Went,
what you could find?
this will go in gin.
I'm gonna venture on.
To the Ambra.
Now, I've got to say,
Here's what we
I'm
poured
gonna
earlier.
be completely honest with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I love blood oranges.
Yep.
I am hit and miss with blood orange spirits.
Okay.
I think there's a certain quality in which they go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I can't determine what it always is,
Right.
but they don't taste the same as blood oranges to me.
And
Blood orange is really tart and fresh, and blood orange products often to me taste. I won't say what they taste like because I
Yeah.
think it'll ruin it for everyone.
none of us have also tried this one yet.
No.
At all.
So
We
you're-
decided to leave this.
You're
as a
watching
surprise.
us taste this for the first time live.
Mm.
So we're going to have our game faces on.
And this one is also a 30% ABV as well, so we're presuming it's going to be slightly sweeter. I'm not
A
sure.
bit more guzzlable,
I'm-
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm
So
scared.
more an orange cello style.
Yeah.
I'm also scared by the colour of this
It's
product.
very
It
bright.
smells
They-
bloody nice.
They do say
Bloody
that it's
nice.
made with the skin, don't they? It's orange cello. Yeah. A unique process of distilling and infusion of the peel of blood oranges.
Mm. And because we have had a blood orange gin previously that has been not so blood orangey.
But I think that's because you make it with the juice, not with the...
Yeah, that's
Peel.
yeah, okay.
So I
So-
actually had a blood orange, not this one, a blood orange cello gin a couple of months ago. And it wasn't this colour either.
Yeah, but
Alright.
that was a higher ABV.
Higher ABV, yeah.
Anyway, let's get into the notes.
Oh,
Mm,
Mm,
I don't get blood orange that
I don't
much.
either. Oh,
I
I do
get-
out here. I don't in there.
I get orange
I
orange.
swirl it and then get it out.
The
No, no, I do out here.
It's
Oh,
orange cello.
yeah.
When you put your nose right in it.
It's orange sherbet when you put your nose.
So there's
Yeah.
there's a perfume to it.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you need to get it out of the glass. It's probably...
And it is also quite cloudy as well.
It
I've got a
is.
way of getting it out of the glass.
Drink it!
What a good idea.
Stick to the main.
Yeah, no, I think I get blood orange.
There's
and I
a
get a
sherbety note to it.
bit of that sherbety
Yeah.
note. That's what Christine would say.
Fruit tingles? Ross has tried it.
Ross has gone straight
Do we
in.
all try? Go.
Oh,
What?
It tastes like fruit tingles.
No, it doesn't. It tastes like what's
Okay.
that?
What does that taste like?
I like it. I like it.
Wow, that's the thing.
I know what Luke's going to say.
I don't think it does.
What?
I don't think it is what Luke's going to say.
Okay, why don't we just let Luke say something and then we will stop
No,
moaning
he's not
about what he's
gonna
going to
say
say.
No, it's not.
What?
Okay. So a lot of blood orange products taste like orange Tic Tacs,
But
and
this
it's a very
doesn't-
specific
This doesn't
flavour.
This doesn't
No.
taste like orange Tic
It
Tacs.
doesn't.
This doesn't taste as much as what it smells like. So when I smelled it, I thought it was going to taste like orange Tic Tacs, but when you taste it, it's got a more pithiness to it. Like there's that
Yeah.
white, there's a
not,
dry bitterness to it.
Yeah, it's not the sweetness that you imagine from the aroma or the look or the ABV.
No.
It's actually kind of grapefruity.
Yeah. Actually, when you put
a
ice-
little bit more bitter.
Yeah, I don't think it's because normally I associate blood orange with sour
Yeah.
or tart, but this isn't a tart. It's sweet with a bit of bitterness to
Bitterness.
it.
I get
I
the
get a
bitterness
little
from the
bit-
peel.
I get a bit of tartness from but bitter.
Yeah, there's a bit of bitterness to it, that pithiness,
Not a lot of acidity. Weirdly.
No.
which I would have expected a bit more of.
Okay, now what are we going to put with this? This might also be a mint thing.
I think mint might bring this down a bit. I think that's a good idea. And I'm going to be outlandish and do a Mediterranean tonic.
Tonic. Interesting.
Yeah, I'd
Why-
look.
Why?
Is that because it's drier?
I'm
Ah.
not a huge fan of this.
Yeah.
I'm also not a huge fan of Mediterranean tonic, but
So
I
you're
just
gonna
think
go crazy.
Have
a little
slice
bit of
orange and some soda, please.
herbaceous note might help this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It completely eats the mint. The mint doesn't do anything for it.
No. What if you just add in a couple more leaves?
Like about 20.
I would add in 2. No, maybe 1.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that with the Mediterranean actually.
Do you?
It doesn't need much.
Soda kills it.
Soda kills it.
Soda
Did-
kills it.
Did in the water. Ha! Did in the soda water. In fact.
Yeah, you lose the mint.
No, I
What
like the
does that
mint.
taste like?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
I'm into that.
That's a thing.
That actually makes it taste more like blood orange.
Would you like some with? It does. Would you like some with Mediterranean tonic, Ross?
Yes, please. We got a fresh glass.
Yes, we can make one.
Oh, no, not out of the...
No, no.
Don't worry about it.
Don't have a brilliant glasses, that's all. I like that
Interesting.
with mint and Mediterranean.
I do too.
I also, there's something really nice
I
about
got
it.
a little bit of orange in there too.
When you add Mediterranean, it goes a bit pink, and then you have a green leaf on top. It's nice.
Ash is doing a Mediterranean tonic and basil.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, how's that going?
Can you please put the basil with the... Was it? No.
Shell the pearl.
Please put basil with shell the pearl. I'm curious. I want to know what it's like.
Could have brought some basil too. Okay, we're gonna up our garnish.
I was about to say I've got basil and shell the pearl at home, but unfortunately, don't have any shell the pearl left. Didn't last very long.
It evaporated.
No.
Lizzie says, wow, the Mediterranean is amazing. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
will
no, it's
say,
really good.
that shell the pearl being such a good sipping gin, I took that home, tasted
And sipped it to death.
and as soon as I realised how good it was as a sipping gin, I put it in the door of the fridge.
Yeah, I had a
just
customer...
Put it in there. Oh, it didn't last a
Okay.
week or two.
I had a customer the other day that I was
Nearly.
showing our new gins, and I was like, oh, I've got some of this, like, you can sample a little bit. Wasn't what he was after, but he goes, ooh, yes, that'll be me tomorrow. For the weekend. I go, oh, excellent.
And do you want mint as well, Ross?
I'll start with a bit of Mediterranean first. Yep.
There's mint. Should you serve?
Where do we
alright?
want to be drinking this?
I don't know.
That's a party gin.
Party gin?
I reckon that's actually a big jug of stuff.
That's like make a big Pim's jug out of that. Like,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
mint,
Oh.
Like a spritzy
orange,
jug.
strawberries.
Mediterranean.
Spritzy.
The
Tonic
Mediterranean
after
just-
the soda is just perfect.
Mediterranean lifts it up. I think that's exactly right. I think we do that in a big jug. We do that with lots of bits and pieces.
You could even do it with some of the blood orange soda, and then some of the Mediterranean.
This is a conversation we were having the other day. The guys from Ambra, as well as the blood
Well, I
orange
grabbed some
gin,
blood orange soda.
We are all out.
also
yeah.
make a blood orange liqueur, which is
Also,
basically a
fridge.
cello.
Or is it now fridge?
And
Maybe your fridge is open.
a customer of ours
Yeah,
bought
today.
the last of all of our Fever Tree blood
Blood
orange soda because she was doing blood orange on blood orange. So,
And she said it was a hit. So we like that.
Yeah. No, that is definitely a big jug of stuff.
oh,
That's
that
nice.
ratio is better too. I think last time I got too much tonic,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and that was a little bit
So
more
what do we
gin.
do with this one? Like that much,
Nice.
and then
Yeah.
Now,
just
do we
go-
have-
going lightly?
A favourite.
like that.
Yeah.
So
perfect.
half and half, not even half and half.
No, half and half is good. I mean, not if you were doing it in a jug.
Oh,
But
no. That would
you could do
wipe
that-
you out.
Wow, we'd have to have a jug alcohol warning.
Oh, not really. It's a 30% ABV. I think you could actually get away with.
It'd still be quite
Yeah.
Punchy,
a jug of it.
punchy.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, I think they're just really.
Yeah, the orange is good.
This,
right?
I reckon this would stand up against a lot of different garnishing. Like, I reckon I could do a jug with mint, orange, strawberries,
Yeah.
green apples,
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
whole gig.
yeah.
Fruit salad.
This is definitely
Oh, yeah.
This is a party drink. So I think for
It's a
me,
punch gin.
this is a party drink.
Yeah.
This is a sipping drink.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a first
long drink.
gin of the day long drink. I think.
Yeah.
Do we have a favourite?
No, because I'm drinking
but
them
they're
for different reasons.
Yeah, actually that's quite
I
true.
can't
They're very
really compare
different
them.
to know.
I think my at the moment
I
I'm
wouldn't
leaning
drink all
toward-
three on one day.
I'm leaning towards the Cumquat because I haven't had a good sipping gin in a long time.
Mm.
Liz says she loves Shell, but also loves her new friend Ambra.
Yeah,
Ah, there you go. Maybe because it's the colour.
Mm,
quite possibly.
that's yummy.
Okay.
Did any of these surprise you?
I think they're the Yuzu didn't surprise me because it surprised me last year. That's the first Cumquat gin I've ever had,
Yeah.
so that was surprising. That's not the first blood orange gin, as we just discussed. And it's surprising because it's completely different from the last blood orange gin I had,
Nice.
Yeah.
which
I'm-
was much more of a gin and tonic kind of
Yeah.
gin.
For sure.
So yeah, I think they're all quite surprising. I think it's just lots of interesting things you can do with gin. I think it's really yum, delish. Is it just a plain orange gin? Oh, the navel, of course.
Yeah.
Aussies
Yeah,
make a
the
navel,
Flossie's
don't they?
navel. There's a couple
Four
others.
And I get the
Four
four pillars
pillars.
is very
Four pillars
orangey.
is very orange
Yeah.
forward.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ooh, this
This grows on me. This one.
most
Yeah.
most surprising is the Ambra. I think I was not expecting it to be so versatile.
And in
No.
your head, you were a little bit like, this is going to be orange Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
I think also though that this has.
I mean,
I
I
didn't-
still would say it could do with being like a 35% ABV.
Probably,
just
yeah.
to give it a bit
Bit
of
more edge.
warmth
Yeah.
and a bit more sharp.
I
But
also
I
think,
wouldn't make that at 40 ABV.
but no, and I didn't particularly like the texture of it on its own.
No.
Whereas this,
I agree.
this mixing has changed the texture. The texture was a bit cloying for me.
A bit liqueur-y.
A bit liqueur-y.
Yeah, a bit
Yeah,
liqueur-y,
okay.
but it wasn't sweet like
syrupy?
liqueur, but it just had that.
Um,
I don't know how to describe it.
Uh,
After all these years, you
Gets-
think I'd find a better way
Gets
of doing
stuck
it.
in your mouth.
I think what
Yeah,
at
it
the back
coats
of
your
the
mouth.
problem
That's
is
really the thing.
they've made a really viscous spirit, and the ABV
Yes.
is not high enough to leave it clean on the palate.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It kind
Yeah.
of sits around a bit too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
No,
with
that is definitely going to be that's going to be a party gin. That one, in a jug.
big carafe.
Yeah, we might
Yeah.
do that for Grandma Lydia's birthday.
Yeah.
Might do that. Might do that.
It's a surprise.
Or for dinner. Beautiful. Yeah, sweet. Do we have any last comments on citrus gin round 2?
Just keep trying them. I
Let's
think they're
do
amazing.
round. Let's do round
3.
Well, and to all of you people out there making and promoting gin, bring it on.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Bring us some more. Make some more.
Go on, I dare you.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. So, what are we doing next week, boys and girls? Next week is in-store.
Fiano.
Oh, that's hilarious because I'm about to go to the opera.
Oh.
Yeah. So next week we are doing our in-store Fiano tasting.
Have we got the Fianos?
Well, no, we haven't fully decided because you know us. We like doing things last minute and really surprising.
No, it is a surprise because
Ross and I are gritting our teeth. Ross is going to go and get some of them.
I've decided.
No, don't do it.
No, Ross, don't do it. So here's the thing.
Yes.
We got a Fiano in probably mid last year because I was desperate to get it in. And since then, we have
Oh,
now
yeah.
got 8 Fianos
Yeah.
in the space of 12 months. So,
And in fact, Ross and I just tasted another absolutely
no, we're not
No,
tasting that. No, we
no.
are not tasting that.
Can we all
We
please
are.
not yell at everybody? All right. So we're going to taste.
It'll be different next week.
We're going to taste some Fiano next week. Ross is about to show us what he thinks we're tasting. How's that for a go? And we'll fight about it during the week.
Yeah.
All right. So, what we have:
The Twill and Daisy,
the Twill and Daisy, which I've never clapped eyes on
the
before in my life.
Discovery Road, and the
The-
Adelaide.
That is not what I thought we were tasting.
It'll be different next
Fiano.
week.
So, and that is in store, which is going to
Yeah.
be very exciting. So we love our in-store tastings. We're doing one of those a month. So book on Drinksmiths for your tickets to come in store. And we've also got we've just been
Full
building.
house.
We're full already for Fiano, haven't we?
Oh no, sorry,
Oh,
Full House on Friday.
So Friday night we've actually got the bar booked out here and the bar booked out the back, and you'll have to come and book a ticket to come and see, have a drink on a Thursday or a Friday night, because we've just taken delivery of a new bar for out the back, and Luke has just
Oh, I've just finished
renovating it,
reupholstering.
and it's very gorgeous.
Repainting, reupholstering. We've got a brand new bar console. We've got brand new fish.
Very
We've got
nice.
pet fish now.
Oh, I need to put those on the story. Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
things are getting
So
very
lots
exciting
going
and
on.
fun.
So we are booked out.
And the week
for next
after
Friday.
Fiano, we are doing
Nut liqueur.
Nut
nut
liqueur.
liqueurs.
Because we've gone nuts.
For Megan, who thought that we were, and I said, no, we won't. We are.
So chestnuts, walnuts,
hazelnuts.
Well, that's a very
Hazelnuts.
autumnal kind of thing.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
lots of fun.
And then we
Alright.
also have a little
So that's it.
whiskey to go with it to make a little cocktail too.
Yeah.
So-
Wigs go nuts.
Right,
Wigs
Wigs
go
go
nuts.
nuts, which is
As per.
as per. Exactly. So next week, Fiano, book, because we love having a full house. That's really what we like when we have in store. So please book. Bring
And
your
it's going to be an
friends,
absolute
share.
hoot, I can tell you.
Yes.
We are going to go absolutely off on the
Piano
piano.
fiasco.
Fiano fiasco.
Woo, fiesta.
And
Fanatics.
please feel free to tell your mates, book people in. It's going to be huge.
All right.
So that's it.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep
Bye,
drinking
guys.
gin.
Keep drinking gin. Keep going nuts.
Nuts.